Halos and Heroes back again. Wilson Wade, this one goes out to you. This is Ningen Isu, Heartless Scat. I am recording on a Sunday, so today's recordings will be requests that I've gotten from everyone. And this is more of a cataract reaction than a blind reaction because honestly, I've seen part of it, but not all of it. I just wanted to get a feel for it, see what it was about, and I was curious, so I want to finish it. But without further delay, Ningen Isu, Heartless Scat. Let's go. Shall we? Yes. Make sure I have closed captions on. Yes, I do. So this is Japanese, by the way, and as you guys know, I love all things cultural. So I'm curious to see where this goes. Yes, they're older, but so are Pete and Baz, and they're kicking ass and taking names. So, you know, age doesn't define your ability to play music any more than it defines who you are as a person. Sometimes we are late bloomers in life. Trust me, I'm 43. Right off the bat, the gong is a very significant Asian cultural instrument. Not necessarily Japanese. It is Asian across the board. So, and you know, as always, I love cultural instruments being blended in with traditional instrumentation. So let's keep going. See, one thing I love about Eastern culture, and I've been to Japan. I love Japan. It's pretty over there. Unfortunately, I was only able to stay for 6 months, but it was definitely worth the 6 months there. The one thing about Eastern philosophy that I really like is their wisdom is based almost out of an existential crisis. And the mundane issues that Westerners consider deep problems are really first world problems in a lot of senses. We face real world crises here like homelessness and going hungry. And those are definitely serious concerns. I've faced them myself many times. But these guys are already talking about, you know, what is basically the meaning of life, my life? What is my purpose? Am I meant for something more, or is this it? And so when you look at it from a realistic perspective of why am I homeless and how do I fix that? Well, you get a place to live, but it's not that easy. But if you look at it from why am I homeless, is this my purpose in life? Is this what I'm meant to be? It takes on a whole new meaning. So, one thing I want to talk about really quick, the beaches in Japan. It is illegal to remove anything from the beach, be it shells, be it stones, anything. It's a $500 fine. And the reason is that the Japanese actually consider everything on the beach to be living and sacred. So, fun fact for you, the cinematography of the ocean is absolutely beautiful, and I love the instrumentation. Divine Goddess, if you're staying hidden somewhere, like we have these existential conversations with God, where we're like, "Hey God, if you're real, show us a sign, give us a sign, prove to us that you're real." Um, these guys are taking it one step further. If you're hiding somewhere, can you at least give me a sense of what my purpose is supposed to be? And again, when you're going from a physical, tangible, give me proof, to a give me a feeling, a sensation of your presence, a whole different thing. 私の歌にも微笑をくれ勝利のワインの味も知らず恋すら実らぬこの私に I think all of us can say at some point we have failed at love, but to have never succeeded in love is hard to is a hard pill to swallow. Because failing in love means that you tried, made the effort, and failed. But to flip it to what would be normally a positive, succeeding in something, but to not succeed in love, yes, you're flipping it to a positive, but you're giving it a negative context at the same time, and it's hard to wrap your head around in that context. It's like failing at love is something we all do, but never succeeding in love, I don't know, it just gives it a whole different feeling. The other thing I want to point out, because I am not as ignorant to cultural deception as some. One thing that, especially when it comes to kanji, is that all the chads out there that get like the kanji symbol for fire and warrior and beast may well be getting the symbols for unicorn and princess and waterfall or something, where the kanji is changed just enough that it changes the entire context of the writing itself. So without being able to literally translate symbol for symbol into the lyrics we're being shown on screen, it is very possible that they are telling a completely different story that everyone in Japan is laughing at us about, because we think it's this deep, meaningful song that we're all like digging way into because of the preconceived notion that Asian culture is known for their deep existential wisdom. And yet they could be telling us that they're laughing all the way to the bank, and we wouldn't know the difference unless you read kanji and you actually know what these lyrics translate to. We're going off a translation. So, bearing that in mind and seeing that these are older gentlemen that are playing their hearts out, they're having fun regardless of the context of the video or the subtext of the video, whether they're being serious and I'm reading too much into what could potentially be them trolling us, or if they're actually deep and meaningful in their lyrical content. Let's just enjoy the rest of this because I'm having fun. Are you having fun? So if this is a deep and meaningful song, then congratulations to Ningen Isu. This is a beautiful, well done song. And if this is truly Ningen Isu trolling us and giving us this, what could potentially be a deep and meaningful song, but in a satirical or trolling sort of way, congratulations on being satirical and trolling, because my hat's off to you either way. That was a badass guitar solo. Just saying. I thought it was cool. We need a bass solo. That bass player is badass. We need a bass solo. Do you guys agree? If you do, go like and subscribe to Ningen Isu. And on their song Heartless Scat, make sure you write bass solo. Chug chug. See that right there? I have nothing of value. I have nothing of material worth because I live a very simple life and my life has been met with nothing but a series of failures. And that is how Buddhist monks live. So again, we have this juxtaposition where he could be serious and he lives with nothing, or he could be laughing all the way to the bank because he has everything he could need. You know, I have a really nice camera and a computer set up. I am very proud of that. I've worked very hard for it. And in the intermittent series of failures that I've had throughout my life, I've had some successes too. And so rather than focus on my failures and my shortcomings, I've learned this last year to start focusing on the positive things that I have actually accomplished. And instead of waiting for the day to come when your dreams come true, set out to make your dreams a daily goal. Set out to make whatever it is that you want to accomplish a tangible, realistic goal for that day, and you'll find that you live a much more satisfied life. Instead of wondering what is coming next, start focusing on what happened today that's positive. One thing, one, two things a day that are positive. You woke up, you're still breathing, maybe make your bed, you know? There's a lot of positive that we take for granted. You have a roof over your head, and if you don't have a roof over your head, then at least you woke up with another day to fight to get a roof over your head. You woke up with another day to put food in your stomach, and it is a daily struggle, and it is a daily grind. But take it as a positive. You know, life is about struggling. Life is about discovering your self worth in all the shit piled on you. Overall, the playing is very good. The Shabadabadiu, I'm not even going to point that out because whether that's serious or not, it's something that a lot of hair metal bands from the 80s would do when they ran out of lyrics. Not to say that they're bad lyricists, just the Shabadabadiu, Babadababababab is something that the 80s hair metal bands did a lot, and I honestly thought it was humorous then, and I think it's humorous now. I'm sorry. If don't get offended, don't come for me, or do. I don't care. Fucking whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's something that bands do when they either run out of lyrics or they're just looking to fill the space with nonsense. Solo. Okay, guys, that was fun. Wilson, that was fun. Thank you. And whether they're serious and it really is an existential crisis that we're experiencing on screen, or an absolute miracle of a satire and trolling us, Ningen Isu, you've done a great job. As always, you're not alone. I love you, and I care.